Okay, friends, that's just a fun story, isn't it? Alrighty, we're going to be working in our notebook, and the first thing I want to do is I want us to go over the rules of some of the words, the way we spell some of the words, okay? Now, I want to introduce us again to the H brothers. Remember, this is impolite Theo. Look at what he does with his tongue when he makes his sound. It sticks out. That's why they say he's impolite. Look at musical wit. Look how his mouth looks. He's the musical one. He's trying to whistle. Look at his mouth. What's he doing? That's the quiet sound, and it goes shh, like with quiet Sean. And look at Charlie, crazy Charlie. Look at him. He's being silly. That's why we call him Crazy Charlie. The ch goes ch. Okay. Then we had the floss rule, where if F or L or S or Z is heard after a short vowel at the end of a one-syllable word, it is spelled with a double F, a double L, double S, or double Z. Oh my goodness. We're going to see if we find any floss words, and we'll apply the rule to see if they work, okay? And then we have the CK sound at the end of a short vowel, one-syllable word. It's usually spelled with a CK if you had the K sound, okay? So if you had like pack, it's a one-syllable word. How do I know that? Well, I can clap it and see how many parts there are. The parts are the syllables. So if I pack, oh, yep, it's one syllable. Does it have the K sound at the end? Yes, it does. Is there a short vowel? Absolutely. It says a, not a. So that's why we write it with a CK. So we're going to look at a couple of sentences, or a couple of pages where I wrote sentences out of there. And we're going to mark if we find any H brother words. That would be a TH, SH, CH, or WH. Are there any floss words? Are there any CK words? Okay, so we're going to start with H brother words. Let me read this first part to you, and then we'll work on the second one together. Okay, they move and they squeal, they quack and they cheer. It's dear Miss Wishy Washy. She is here. All right, let's go through here, and we're going to underline any of the H brother sounds. Put a line under the H brother sound. Look at there. There it is again. There it is again. Now remember, it doesn't have to just be at the beginning of the word. It can be in the middle of a word or at the end of the word. Okay. Do we have any more H brothers? What about CH? CH is an H brother, isn't he? He is Charlie. Right, Charlie? Okay. Oh, here is an example of H brother words. S and H. Right there. Wishy, washy. Okay, it's in the middle. If we took off the Y, it would be at the end. Look at there. She is here. Are there any floss words in here? Do any of them end with a double S, or a double L, or a double F, or a double C? No floss words. Well, let's look and see if there's any CK words, okay? Oh my goodness, there's one right there, and the word quack. And I think that would be it, isn't it? So when you look at this, we found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 H brother words. And they were CH, TH, and SH. We didn't see any whistling whip, musical whip down there, did we? All right, we found 0 floss words on this one. And how many CK words? Double check and make sure. Just 1. Okay, that's how I did the first sentence. Now I want to do it again with the second sentence. Now Miss Wishy Washy fills up the tub. Come on, you 3, you need a good scrub. Okay. Now Miss Wishy Washy. Oh my goodness, there's the floss ones. There's H brother. Oh my goodness. And they included R in there with him. You need a good scrub. A blend and the R. That's another kind of blend. Okay, so we found 1, 2, 3, 4 H brother words. And they were only TH and SH this time. We found a floss word, fills, the 2 L's. And were there any CK words in this one? And there were no CK words. So, boys and girls, you can look at this and you can see how many of those 3 little rules that we have talked about are in words and sentences. The H brothers, Theo, Whit, Sean, Charlie, sh, 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 ch, ch, ch. And then the floss rule, double letters at the end. Remember, FLSZ would change to double letters. Okay. And then the CK rule, the K sound at the end of a short vowel, 1-syllable word is usually spelled CK. Now, what I would like for you to do is I don't want you to go writing sentences. I would just like for you to pick up a book, and I would like for you to make you could do it like this. You could put H brothers. Oh, sorry. Let me get up here. You could put H brothers. You could put floss. And you could put CK. Now, H brothers are SH, TH, WH, and CH. Now, what I would like for you to do is get a book, any book that you choose, and look through 2 pages and see how many H brother words you can find. How many floss words can you find? How many CK words can you find? And you can write those numbers in. You may want to make tally marks, remember? Tally marks are when we count by 5s, right? Okay, so I want you to give that a try. I want you to get any book out that you choose and just look through a few pages and find these 3 rules that we have discussed, okay? All right, guys. Now, pause this, and you can go take care of that now, or you can go take care of it in a minute, but go ahead and pause right now, and when you come back, we're going to go over our writing that Miss Miles showed you about, okay? So please pause. Okay, Miss Miles on our s'mores video talked about writing a story all about me. Guess what, guys? We did that at the beginning of the year, and I still have those papers. It's kind of sad that they are still up at the school, and I can't show them to you right now, but my plan is to get those back to you. So I would like for you to do this as well. Okay, this is not my story. This is my ideas about what I can write about me. Now, I can do this chart, and we've done this a whole lot, like I am, I can, I have, and you can change these words even, but this is going to give you some ideas about what you might say about yourself. Maybe you want to draw a picture of yourself and write ideas like I have, and then you can say something you have, I like, I can, I wish, I know, anything that you want to tell about yourself, okay? And any other idea that you may have that you would like to use that tells you about yourself, do that. But I just want to remind you that to get started on that, it's always good to have your graphic organizer because it helps you get your thoughts together about what you might say about yourself. I am planning on getting those other ones back, and I'd like for you to have this one so that you can look to see how you were writing at the beginning of kindergarten and how you are now writing at the end of kindergarten, because you are amazing. Okay, let's see. We're going to get out our 3D shape book, and we're going to look at our next shape. Okay, we've done, let's go back to the beginning. When we were looking at it, we had the cone. This solid shape is a cone. A cone has one face. There it is at the bottom. It has 0 edges. It doesn't have any lines that connect to the vertice. And it only has one vertice. It's called a vertex, actually, if there's just one. Vertices, it means more than one, right? Always adding that S on the end of something makes it change to more than one. Okay, this solid shape is a cube. A cube has 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. Now, I showed you my cube my solid shape cube that I have here at my house, and we found the faces the other day. So you may want to challenge yourself. See if you can find all the edges on that cube without counting them twice. And I bet you can find the 8 vertices as well, because the vertices are the connecting corners. Okay, let's turn to the next page. All right, what do we call this? I hope you said a cylinder. A C-Y-L-I-N-D-E-R, cylinder. Ooh, 3 parts in that word. Look, that's kind of silly looking with that Y there, isn't it? That's how you spell it. Okay, this solid shape is a cylinder. A cylinder, C-Y-L-I-N-D-E-R, has blank faces. Well, let's get our cylinder out here. Now, it's the can shape, right? And when we found the faces, it's one on the bottom and one on the top, okay? So how many does that make? 2 faces. Now, does it have any edges? Boys and girls, it has no vertices, so it can't not have edges, okay? If your shape has vertices or points, then you will have edges, but if it doesn't, you will not. So it has 0 edges and 0 vertices. So, but it is joined by a circular shape, okay? All right, so that's going to kind of wind it up for today. I want you guys to work on that. Do not forget about your scavenger hunt, where you can go find, maybe you can find some cool things outside that you could draw about for these shapes, okay? All right, guys, I hope you have a beautiful day. I love you all very much, and I'll be back with Junibee in a bit.